brings you the divisional round of the NFL.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. He takes this near the 25.
All
just
right,
a little
folks.
pass there. Call it the 26. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
I'm playing Madden right now.
Did his part, the wild card win.
Everything all right?
Touchdown passes. Now he's going to get a big test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have
I have a little bit. I haven't updated it too much.
A couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Here we go. Good.
Fields now to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Fields. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
You never know.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And boy, is he close.
Oh, we just missed the hole.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
First down, baby.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. On play action, Fields. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he'll take it across the 50
right,
and into
13
Chief territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Here we go. Easy. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
It's embarrassing.
And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Well, if they do, they're idiots.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now out come the Jets. And you work so hard.
And so you're not very
to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that's been playing before win game 1? Right. Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He finds Wilson.
They don't have that great of a corner.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as the Jet was shaken up on that one.
Here we go. Is that all right?
A give running right is Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 30 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a second straight Player of the Week award.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
You got to pressure Mahomes.
Drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no
quarterback. We got to stop this bullshit.
Not one that I've ever met.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Dropped it, yes.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
I got
frustrated after
sacked.
giving up 6 the
You
last
should
time
have
on the
fucked
field.
that.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy
Fields
of the
not
20.
good ball.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. We are in for a good one as we're through.
I think he's gonna have
on EA Sports.
enough with the trade priest bullshit, JoJo.
MetLife Stadium, the Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go, set.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Garrett Wilson. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 81 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Jets will take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw, Fields. This pass complete, he finds Jeremy Ruckert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. To the air again, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Keenan Allen, 40 yards. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. Hall. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, and you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. In motion left comes Brown. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That was a bad tackle by Sauce, but that's okay. Preston Smith got him.
Bust him free. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of the 1st down. And here's Matt rising out. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Still going. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Fields. Wilson's got it complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
I traded for him.
In this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? One more time with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
I think
Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
I think if this...
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well.
Oh, tricking off.
His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And that's good for a
They're going fast now.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We got to stop this bullshit.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Matt Horizon now on to punt this one away.
And he fields it cleanly. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal.
He's got 10 rushes for 60 yards.
He's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, son.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
69 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw is Fields. His pass complete to Rucker.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Now Fields.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Go.
Play action. It's Fields.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play.
Damn it.
And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding
Sauce Gardner, baby.
Touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Mahomes.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come
my
out
God.
on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, side. Side.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hall again on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Here we go. Side.
Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 4th down, Fields eluding the pressure right. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now they're in the hurry-up. Hall again. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Leo Chanel able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Here we
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Beck. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Tonight.
Now it's Fields.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jets add 6 to their lead.
Here we go.
They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Open man right side is Rice.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. And again, it's Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call.
No, thank you.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Yes.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Hey, what is that going? Hey, could take me.
Now Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not much, no why.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there.
Here we go.
Fields throwing again. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play. Now here's Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under.
And the Jets pressure 2 notches, down he goes. Rashad Weaver, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. After the sack,
I have no idea, man. I'm not watching the game right now. I hope they win tonight because I don't like Boston.
Now back to throw.
Oh, come on, Sons. You got to pick that, baby.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I guess an interception
Sauce
at
can't
this point on
catch.
fourth down is just as bad as
He
an
can
incomplete
catch.
pass. Either way, the ball
Just
goes
isn't
over
good
the
at
other
it.
side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in
Not
this late in the
consistent.
game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hall again.
Dun-dun-dun.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round.
Had a good game, Brees.
Here we go, set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Come on, bitch.
Second and a couple.
Andy Reid's a great coach.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Running left, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Brees Hall. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. And now again, the Jets will line up for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah,
I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Mahomes now to throw. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt.
Quincy.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. One final try for Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. The Jets advance to the next
Now, are we
round.
going to host it? That's the key.
Everybody.
We played very good football. 468 yards for Justin Fields. Holy crap. I'm gonna do a video after this. So, yeah, this is gonna be the. I like Braylon Allen. I think he's got a bright future in this league. That definitely does not look like fucking Quincy Williams, but that's whatever. I could really give two shits at this fucking point. By guys may heard of it. that concludes today's episode, fellas. Hope you guys had a great day today. I'll see you guys next time.